Hello everyone and welcome back to Overwatch 101. This is a series where I try to help console players get a little bit better at Overwatch. I try to bring them pro tips and pro positioning and all kinds of stuff like that, right? I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I don't think that you're bad at the game. Now certainly there are bad players, right? But I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm not saying that you in particular, whoever's watching this video, is bad. It's not like that at all, okay? Just trying to help everyone get a little bit better, including myself, right? By passing on tips that I've seen analyzers do, right? I've seen pros do, all that kind of stuff. All right. This is our second King of the Hill map, Lijiang Tower, okay? And we're going to be going over this today. Now, when you come out of spawn in this location for Lijiang Tower, right, when you see the squid out front, right, thing you want to do is you want to just come right straight through here, right? Take this middle door, right? The right door leads up, right? Which can be beneficial, okay? This leads you up into a high ground, okay? But this also puts you a little bit further away from the objective than I like, okay? Now you can come up here as a team and you can kind of survey what they've got, all right? But what I like doing even better, okay, and what I see most pro teams do, is they just go straight through this door right here, okay? And it pretty much puts you right out here in this courtyard. And this is where you want to be when you first start out. This is probably where the enemy team will be as well, but this is a good thing, okay? This is the natural state of the game. Just being aggressive, fighting it out, right? Fighting for what's yours. This is the natural state of the game, okay? And then, once you've maybe team wiped or gotten 2 or 3 eliminations, and the point has unlocked, then you can come and take it, right? As he's going to do there. Okay, he's going to take the point. And that's a good thing. That's what you're supposed to do, right? But after you take the point, okay, you absolutely do not want to stand on the point, okay? As I stated in the Nepal video, you're waiting to be assaulted and ulted on if you come in here. After you take that point, you need to migrate back out here into the courtyard and hold here, okay? They're going to be spilling in from right there, up there, or over there. Those are their only 3 ways in. So if you hold here, right, using this little statue kind of for cover and stuff, if you hold here, you can hold them for a long time, okay? And this can be really irritating for the enemy team. But this is the best place to hold because you absolutely don't want to be on the point. And you absolutely do not want to be over here, okay? You can get out here from the point, right? But you don't want to be out here defending. You're going to get booped off, something's going to happen, there's not too much room to move around without being knocked off, okay? And you don't want to be anywhere over here. First of all, this is a low ground to their high ground, okay? You also don't want to hold here because this is just too close, right? Too close in my opinion. Out here in the courtyard is a really good area because it's open, okay? Right? It's very open. You can move around, you've got cover, okay? You can fall back to the point if you need to. This is the best place to be for this location. Alright, now let's move on to our next location. And this is the second location. Welcome to the control center of Lijiang Tower. Alright, if you can look down there, right, that's where we were before. I know it seems crazy, but you can actually see this giant building with these strange, like, window pane columns. You can actually see this building from way down there where you were before. So we're definitely high up now, which is really cool. This is a gigantic building, and it's something impressive to see from a different map. But anyway, when we leave spawn, okay, what I see a lot of people do, and what I like to do, okay, is come through here and then immediately go up there to the left, okay? And if you're on the other side, then it'll be up to your right, right? Because it's a mirror image. So we're going to come up here, all right? And if the enemy team does this as well, then you'll just meet them right there. They'll be right there, and you'll duke it out back here in the dark, right? It can be kind of scary, but you've got a nice big health pack that you can grab if you really need it, okay? And this is just a nice place to have back here, right? Now, when the objective unlocks, then yeah, you just go out there and you try your best to take it. Okay? And when you do take it, okay, I'm going to capture this point, okay? And when you do take this point, there's really only one place you want to be, okay? You don't want to be on the point, right? We've discussed that that is suicide. You absolutely don't want to be on the point. The best place to be is up here, controlling this area, right? Because you can just fire into them, right, when they're coming to the point, right? If they come up through here, if they go over there, you can just fire into them and really control this area very well. Plus, it's a high ground up from the point, right? It's a nice high ground. The one thing you do have to be aware of is this flank, right? They can still all come around and be right here and in your face, right? But that's okay, though. In that case, you just use this cover to the best you can and then fight it out. Just fight it out for this area up here, right? I know the objective is what wins the game. The objective is what everybody wants. But this is prime real estate, right? This is prime real estate, so you fight it out for up here. Okay, you control this area. Now, one thing I do want to warn you about, okay, is that there are stairs back there in the dark room that can take people up to that high point right there. Now, McCrees, Bastions, soldiers, they absolutely love going up there, using their ultimates, doing all kinds of nasty, naughty things. Be very, very aware of that and always be looking out for that. But honestly, that's the best thing about being up there in the prime real estate, is that you don't have to worry about that crap, right? Because they can't shoot you if you're up there. But being on the point, you're extremely vulnerable to that. So be aware of that, okay? Don't just stand on the point if you've already got it. There's no need, okay? Now, over here is a decent place, not to hold as an entire team, but to be as like a Bastion or a soldier. This is a pretty decent place to be. But I don't recommend being up here as an entire team because you can just get booped off into the abyss, okay? But this is a nice place to be as a soldier or Bastion or something, because you can just fire into their lane, right? You can just absolutely put a lot of damage downfield into their spawn. But I don't recommend being up here as an entire team. So best place to hold, right up here. Alright, now let's move on to the second location. Oh, sorry, the third location. And welcome to the third location. It is known as the Gardens. And it is a very pretty place, but it is also a very notorious place. Most people that I know and most pros I've heard do not like gardens. And that's alright, right? It's okay to not like every map. Oh, also, this is the map I was thinking of. Right up there. That's where we were just before, at the command center. Way up there. So that's actually really cool, I think, that you can pretty much see where you were before. Oh, you can even see the drop ship right there, hanging out overhead, right? That's so cool. That's where the second map, or the second location was, is right up there in that area, which is really cool, I think. I don't know if maybe you could see the first location from here, but I digress. That stuff is really interesting to me, that you can see each location from the other locations, but that's neither here nor there. Let's discuss what you want to do for this third and last location of Lijiang Tower. When you come out of spawn, a lot of people I see do this, and I think it's suicide, to be quite honest, is they'll break off to the right and they'll go over the bridge, okay? And if you came out of the other spawn, it would be to your left. Me, I don't like this, okay? I think this is suicide, because Pharahs, right, can easily boop everybody off, okay? If you're not paying attention, all it takes is a little boopy boop right in this area, and boom, you're all dead. Because that is abyss territory right there. That is death. So I don't like the bridge. I don't like taking the bridge, but I've seen a lot of teams do this. I think it's suicide. I think it's crazy. A much safer route to take is when you come out of spawn, break off to the left here. Not only do you have cover from fire for quite a long time, right? But you're much less likely to be booped off. Yes, you can be booped off right here, right? This is abyss. But this gives you a lot of cover from their fire. Now, if they do that, then you'll see them right there, okay? You just have to work your way in here, okay? Fight for what's yours, okay? Fight for what's yours. Be aggressive. Fight for this little room here, okay? And then once you've gotten a few pickoffs, right, then you can work your way to the objective. And you can take it, which is right here, okay? And once you take the objective, once again, you absolutely do not want to stand on said objective, right? You don't want to stand here once you've already got it, because this is just waiting for a Diva ult to come through the window, or a Pharah to come through the window and ult on the point. You don't want to be here, okay? The best place to be is out here in this courtyard, right? Because if they do take this bridge, right, which would be suicide to start with, but even more so now, you can just fire into them, right? And maybe knock them off as Lucio and stuff like that. You can do all kinds of naughty things to the enemy team if you have this area on lockdown, right? This courtyard. And you'll be able to see them going from behind, right? If they do that. If they do indeed go from behind, then you can just easily meet them over here, okay? And get them stuck in that small room, right? Get them stuck in there and do damage from them from here, because eventually they'll have to move onto the objective, right? But look at what you've got. You've got cover right here with these walls. So they can't really shoot you, right? Not unless maybe they're over there or over there, okay? But if they're all in that room, then they can't shoot you because of these walls. So you've got the advantage of them if you're on the objective and they're over there, right? Because they can't really do much of anything except do their best to get on the point, okay? And fight it out. That's their only option if they do have that area over there. So as I've stated before, best place to hold is out here, okay? Because if they're coming straight from here, they're going to die, right? And if they're going around the back, then you just stand on the objective, use that cover of the walls, and don't let them have it, right? It's as simple as that. Lijiang Tower is not as bad as everybody makes it out to be. Well, this has been Lijiang Tower, King of the Hill. Those are the best places to be when you already have the objective. You don't need to be on the objective. Those are the best places to be. Hope you've enjoyed, and good luck in your Lijiang Tower endeavors. This has been Overwatch 101, signing off.